on, man, hold on. Where are you going?
How much is this? My face.
Where's your wheelchair gone, man? You're all messed up in the head. Don't know where you are.
Your head.
Nothing. What's going on, man? Yeah, see you later.
Is that filing you started an hour ago? Listen, with all due respect, mate, you're going to have to speed up a bit. I've got my boss on my back, I've got targets to meet, you understand, savvy? So could you just speed up a little bit, otherwise it'd be a shame to give you P45 on the first day, right? I knew this would never work.
What do you look like? What? What'd you say?
Two teenagers and a man in his 20s have been jailed for life for the murder of a 23-year-old disabled man from Sunderland. Brent Martin, who had learning difficulties, was kicked and punched to death for a £5 bet. Newcastle Crown Court heard how 16-year-old Marcus Miller, 17-year-old Stephen Benally and 22-year-old William...
I had a really nasty teacher. He really did. He just went out of his way to tell me that I was different and that I wasn't any good for anything, really. Yeah, he just he just sidelined me, and because the teacher sidelined me, it rubbed off against all the other people in the class, so they started to do it as well, because it was because you just follow what the teacher does, so that wasn't very nice. He said that I was stupid, an idiot, that I was useless, and rubbish, really. The moment that he saw me, he decided he didn't like me, despised me, and he just went out his way to tell me that, and it killed me, really. So yeah, he just really made it a point to treat me as differently as he could, and I mean, at this point I was extremely suicidal, because I just hated life. I hated the way people viewed me and treated me as though I was different, and I was just another human as far as I was concerned, and yet I was being treated so vastly different to everyone else. I was starting to blame myself, that it was all my fault, and I was trying to make things better, and it seemed like everything that I did it just made it worse. So you just give up trying.
I was at Marlow Avenue with Warden Assisted. We were virtually on our own. We had community support team coming in on a daily basis, but we were virtually on our own. I met this person in Eastbourne, and at first he was a churchgoer. I invited him to church. He said he wanted to come, so we went along. And then the second time I invited him to church, and then he took advantage of me. He took advantage of me getting some money out. He took money out of my bank, and I've been to various meetings, and a couple of times I found the children in my house when I've been to a meeting. And when I was at that meeting, I was very nervous when I got back, because I found this guy with 2 children in my house. I don't know how he got in, because it was all locked, but he was asleep and with 2 children. And I just was very nervous. I was really scared. I cried my eyes out, and I screamed and screamed and screamed. I immediately phoned the police. I had community support there with me, but I immediately phoned the police and told him what had happened, and the police came straight away. By that time, he'd already gone with his 2 children, but I told the police that I didn't want any more to do with this guy. He frightens me, he scares me, and I don't want anything to do with him. So the police have took stoppage on him coming to see me. So that was good. I was pleased about that. But I really don't want anything to do with this guy again. He's a nasty piece of work.
all my life I've had instances that make me feel different and stuff like that. One of the most frightening experiences was when I was in the nightclub, and we just went out there to have a good time, because we just finished our exams, so we wanted to celebrate that fact. So we went to this nightclub, and it was getting to the end of the evening, and the DJ put on two very, very different tracks back to back. The first one was very, very peaceful, and the second one was quite violent in the way it was said, and this seemed to spark off something within the club, and I got headbutted. All the people that I was with had a learning difficulty of some kind, and everyone that I was with got beaten up.
Lawrence has adult learning difficulties, but his achievements are tremendous. What he's managed to achieve. He's 42 now. He's only 5'2" tall, but he's really achieved in his life more than possibly, I could wish that he ever had achieved. He's run marathons. He's done parachute jumping. He's contributed back into society, which I'm really proud of. He's been able to help a lot of not only other people, but animals like the monkey world and the Fireman's Benevolent Fund. He's also helped the Red Cross. He's helped, the money he's raised has definitely gone back to everybody, and every penny's been accounted for, and so we're very proud of him in that respect. That although he has to rely on society to support him a little bit, he has contributed back.